now I can't get the...
It's on the other side, that's why. It's
Oh,
right
God
side.
damn it. My
Yeah,
brain.
because the monitors are reversed.
Oh, wait, it's going this way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my brain. I'm stupid for this. Alright, anyways. Awo, starting off this run of Liat's
on
shortcut.
Liat's too, yeah.
Awo very strong at these kinds of twisty charts.
Elijah not having any problems with Big Daddy right there. Yeah,
Not
like
at all.
one miss.
That's an understatement
0-0.
of the century. Understatement of the century.
God is having a pretty good run overall.
Yeah,
Only like the
very
very
tough.
beginning and just a little bit of the middle, but overall that's a very good score for an event. 992 is going to be actually pretty tricky for Elijah to beat because it's very easy to lose one of those holds.
As far as I know, this is his first tournament
That is
he's ever
true.
traveled to. So it's very possible the nerves get to him. You never know. I would love to see him, play somehow even above his already incredible established level. I think he's top 40 in the world on mobility, which is incredible.
It's very good. But the thing
he's
is,
a hell of a player.
the thing is, humility is a good measure of what you're good at. But in a tournament setting, you need to be good at everything. And Elise, I don't know how good he is at Elise, but this is also one of those
we're
starts
good.
that you can trip up.
He has no score on Elise recorded. That's incredible.
Yeah,
A player of his level.
He does have a home setup, so he might have a score on that. But thankfully, this chart doesn't have any major differences from previous versions.
There's the slowdown here at the beginning. This could be very,
yeah,
very
this slowdown is always here.
He's not familiar with the chart. I could see him making a mistake. Let's see here. Meanwhile, on the other cab, it's hard to say exactly how well Awo is doing, but Elijah
not having a problem with the intro. It looks like he's good.
So far. Meanwhile, on the other cab, the flam. So it looks like Elijah's going to get through the shortcut, or the slowdown, with a better result than Goddess did. So now it's going to come down to whether or not he can hold it up through those holes. Meanwhile, on the other cabinet, Awo.
I was doing about the same. Unfortunately, getting a little bit of a bad chain, but he's doing probably about the same as Amir did so far. So it's really going to come down to the end.
It's very tough to tell on a chart
The thing
like
is,
that,
Amir had a good ending overall, so
Yes.
Awo really has to push this out.
Yeah.
He is ahead 1-0, so he does have a little bit of leeway.
Yep, for sure.
But he might not want to take it to that third song.
Yeah, that third song is a real coin toss.
Elijah having no problems so far with Elise. It looks like he's pretty prepared overall.
Yeah, this seems like the kind of thing he's strong at based on my list.
See, get several misses in a row right there.
That's exactly
Accuracy
the
has
kind of
been
thing.
good, but this could come down to this next one right here. Oh yeah, getting another miss.
This is basically exactly the scenario that we thought might happen. A few misses, but I don't think I've seen a single non-perfect judgment.
I don't
from
think
Elijah.
so. I think it's all just been perfects and misses.
It's going to come down to whether or not the few extra misses that he got in those freezes are enough to
Awo
push him
finishing out
below.
right there, yeah. Awo finishing out. Let's take a look at Awo's score right here. 964, just barely not enough.
Amir took that one. I think Amir had a 967 or something, 97, like somewhere in that range. So those two players have flip-flopped their own song picks.
We're gonna see what happened with Elijah right here. It looks good still, even with the misses. 994, just barely getting that.
Barely takes it.
Yeah, he made up for it at the very end by having a very clean ending.
Yeah, 2-1 and 3 misses, just barely enough.
This one is a very volatile accuracy chart.
This was Elijah's pick, so Goddess is already behind the 8 ball a little bit here, and Elijah has a chance to take this down 2-0 with a win on his own pick. But Phantom Intermezzo is one of the trickiest, nastiest, weirdest charts in the game, and Elijah has a 996 on his card compared to the 976 for Goddess. This is not the kind of chart that I would ever expect to favor Goddess anyways. It is very, very, very twisty, very, very technical, very bursty.
They're starting at basically the same time, too.
Almost identical.
So the thing about Phantom Intermezzo is that this is kind of an extension of the S19 with a lot of things modified. So it actually starts a little bit easier, but you have really, really nasty jacks, brackets, and 30-second drills all crammed in at the very end, and it becomes a stamina issue while you're doing the execution for all that tech.
Yeah, so the good thing for Kenny over on the other machine is that because he was the higher seed, he gets to at least watch a run here from Amir and maybe get a feel for things in the song that might trip him up. Amir right now looking clean. Meanwhile, both players full combo on this singles chart here, but like Phil said, it gets a lot harder at the back end. And very, very hard in the last 20 seconds or so.
Both players having very good double steps instead of doing the 180 turns on that part. God is having trouble with the jacks, unfortunately, so he's going to be behind.
Understandable.
Amir getting through this. Oh, slipping a little bit at the very end of the slowdown for Amir on Beat of the War. So it's going to come into these runs. This chart used to be a 23, and I don't understand how, because these last sets of runs at Beat of the War are incredibly difficult, being at 202 BPM.
Yeah, a very, very tough chart. Not a lot of like super high like teleport kind of movement. There was one.
There actually is like in these last parts. This one actually does kind of yank you, and it's very tiring.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's kind of the thing with this song. But I feel like there you go. He hits the yog. That's kind of his thing.
Amir having a very good ending there as a whole.
Yeah, you can see Godish has already kind of had to be forced into doing some.
Very clean. Elijah looking good right there.
Yeah, Elijah.
He is visibly tired, but he got a very clean run.
Elijah with a great performance. Obviously, Elijah's going to take it.
0 and 4. 0 and 4 is the funniest score I've ever seen, and it's still a PB as well.
Incredible.
Looks like Awo and Elijah are going to get a single 22 just as a quick warm up right here.
That's my favorite character. I use that guy as my avatar for most of Double X. That's my boy.
And big shout out to Mitsugane for also making the BGA for Last Rebellion in Phoenix 2. Their style just really fits the game as a whole, and I really love being able to see like their character shine as people are dying on these charts.
Yeah. Is this the 22 or the 24?
This is the 22.
Yeah, it's gotta be 22. It's a good warm up, but you gotta not go so hard.
I don't think Elijah knows the meaning of that.
Yeah. Maybe with age he'll grow to understand that you don't want to always have your foot all the way down on the pedal, but for now,
we'll see what happens. I actually do a lot of turning in Chimera, but I kind of balance it. I don't know if he's going to do it the same here, but this is a very difficult pick to get.
This is one of my favorite charts of all time. I'm a little sad that it was nerfed for Phoenix.
I think it's fine because nobody was actually doing those like corner triples like consistently if you didn't have like really good pads or big feet. I will actually taking the opening right here. Elijah's struggling a little bit with the opening, but trading a little bit right there. We're gonna see who gets the bigger combo, but still manages to maintain accuracy.
I think personally that the hardest part of this chart is the really mashy triples and jumps. They're just so tiring, they're so draining. They're both doing this almost entirely legit.
Yeah, and they're trading back and forth, so it's actually really hard to tell who's ahead.
Yeah, very closely matched right now.
Neither of them really getting their combos up either, so not really capitalizing on max combo bonus.
Nope.
Elijah starting to pull away a little bit though.
Oh, and
then I curse it.
Yeah, as you say that. Yeah, both players, one of the big things that you have to figure out for this chart is what you're going to do legit and what you're going to manip. And both players are mixing those strategies up, not even at the same time as each other.
I was struggling a little bit with the holds on that triple section. So I think Elijah's a little bit ahead right now.
It's so tough to say though. Elijah gets some pads there that Gawo didn't.
I think it's really going to come down to this last set of like long overlapping holds, because this is the set that makes you turn, and you can easily drop doing that.
Both players are trading misses, bads, greats, goods, all over the place.
Yeah, let's see how they handle the overlapping holds right here, because this could be a big one. Yeah, Awo unfortunately dropping right there. It's going to be, I think Elijah's kind of locked it up.
Awo really struggled coming out of the holds.
Yeah.
Awo really struggled with that last fast burst coming out of the holds. I think that for sure Elijah's going to end up taking it.
Yeah.
Neither player is going to be too happy, I would imagine, with that score relative to their PRs, but
it's all about just getting the win right here.
Yeah.
And Elijah takes a 969.
Elijah takes it down.
This is a tough chart to be consistent on in the tournament. It's really difficult to maintain the accuracy on something that requires so much movement in a singles environment, because you have to do a lot of leg swinging, and that's hard to do when you're not fully warm, or even when you are like mostly warm. That's not going to be your absolute best unless you are like FFM's level and can play cold.
Yeah. I could see even like a 975 maybe, because for the most part he was very clean until the end, and the ending, it didn't look like he got a lot of non-perfect judgments.
The accuracy
he was getting misses.
good.
Yeah. So I could see something in the 975, 980 range here.
Yeah, accuracy was very good. 984, and you can get the PB out of that.
Yeah.
Very good in a tournament setting.
Good run for Awo there. We take those indeed, but yeah, you see Elijah has a 997 on this. So again, we're in a situation where the player who is about to go has a score that is so much better than the score they have to beat. All he has to do is play pretty far below his
pretty
average,
decent.
and he'll still get the win.
It's still
But-
not like trivial though, because Awo did get a 980, so
Yeah.
it's not trivial.
No, and again, like you said, there's so many places with the middle freezes where you could lose a few thousand points. So yeah. Okay. So I was technically right about the World Cup being today.
It looks like Fingy and KK Walker are going to get started on the other side with their warm-up. I believe KK Walker is coming from the Open Division.
Yes.
So he already started in losers bracket. Fingy got bumped out of winners. So this is going to be basically the first match that decides who goes home permanently.
Yep, that is correct.
So we'll get back to that in just a bit. But Elijah crushing this opening right here for Doppelganger.
In the chat, we got George Bray Music requesting a PD from Elijah on top of his 997. So
Hey.
he's basically saying, Elijah, you better PG this song in the tournament or you're a bum.
Well, you cursed it.
Hey, look, I didn't curse anything. You got one good,
It was a
one
good
great.
time to curse it.
He's still gonna crush this.
He's still doing good. He just needs to make sure he holds these holes. He's doing a very good job. He's basically doing the J-Boy strat of just like really aggressively holding the hole to make sure it doesn't drop in the tournament setting. But having trouble right there.
You see the snap of dissatisfaction. The most wholesome man in all of gaming.
Yeah, but we could hear it from here as oh. So like when you can like hear it, like, you can definitely tell that there's a little
audible
bit of
disappointment, but he's still
doing
in a
good
very
catching
good
back up.
position. He's still in a very good position to take Kenny down. It's going to come down to the run, but he's still in a very good position to take this one.
Yeah, he's crushing this first run right here.
He's so fast. The sound of his footsteps is so pleasant.
It's very crisp, and he's not having issues with any of the patterns right here.
Finally gets
really just going to come down to this like last set of stairs and bracket, and not having much trouble. And that's going to be very clean.
He got a few more non-perfect judgments than Kenny maybe in the ending, but I think that his stronger combo is going to be enough to take this one.
As long as he doesn't drop these holes, these are deceptively slow.
I'm going to say maybe a 987, 991, maybe even.
989, I think, maybe. 988. We split the difference.
Yeah, we split the difference.
We split the difference. It's close enough.
Very, very, very good run there for Elijah. He takes the 2-0 over Kenny.
We only have 3 matches left here. This winners final, the losers final, and then grand finals. We might have a fourth if we get a bracket reset. If the loser of the grand, like the person coming from losers for grand final, manages to make a win in grand final.
But if we do get the reset, unless both players decide otherwise, it's going to be a one-song reset. They will all come down to that one song. And I could definitely see whoever loses this match going down, beating an exhausted Amir, coming back up a little warmer than the other player, winning grand finals, and forcing the reset.
That would be the funniest thing, and then winning off of that would be like the funniest. Like, it was like, I took the long road to warm up more.
And look, there's a lot of possibility here, but.
So let's review this card draw real quick as we get in, because I know we have Heart Rabbit Coaster first.
Yeah. So, real quick, I'm not going to pull it up because we're about to get into Elijah's match, but I'm going to pull it up as fast as I can here so you can see the charts. Heart Rabbit Coaster, D25, first chart right here. What do you have to say about it? What's crucial about this chart to you?
Bunnies. But in real sauce, there's a lot of jumps at the very end, and that is an incredible stamina drain.
There's a lot of jumps all throughout. Fephams, when he charted his chart, said, I'm going to make this a DDR song. And boy, oh boy, did he ever.
Well, it's kind of funny because I seen him and Windforce play the Bunny Men on stream, so maybe he might have been inspired by that. This is such a fun one, though, for what it is, but you have to really manage your stamina the whole way through, and unfortunately getting an early miss right there.
Such an exhausting chart. I didn't really see, obviously, we were so focused on the matches at hand that we didn't really get to see Elijah's warm-up. So I don't know how warm he's feeling right now. I don't know what he played to warm up. But after one miss, he's doing pretty good overall. This song, very, very, very backloaded though.
It's also hard because after you get past this middle break, you still have all these 16th bursts that you still have to maintain accuracy on, and that drains into your stamina, makes it harder for later when you need to do the jumps like that. Like, these are tough. Elijah looking a little flustered, but gonna be able to try and pull it back here.
I still think Elijah's doing great. He's had basically no non-perfects except the misses, so I see this run going really well for him thus far.
Yeah, these just whip you from side to side, and this one especially right here, it just drains you.
but he doesn't look worse for wear at all. He looks very warm. Very, very warm.
He's holding up real well here.
This is the hardest part of the chart, in my opinion. This part is so brutal.
The second part after is...
Yeah, the part after is actually much harder because
the part that
you
takes
come out of
out
these
force.
brackets into stretch jumps, and that really hurts. Then you have a really, really tough bracket run right here. And he's not doing a great job with cheating those.
Did a good enough job to get through the teleport at the end, but I mean...
It's going to be rough because this is HDH's strength, is cheating those kinds of patterns.
Yeah, for sure. But very good
973.
973 is not bad.
okay.
I think it's going to be closer than
It's
you
gonna
guys
be
think.
close.
I counted about 7 grades between the two jump and bracket sections. Elijah had 22 grades. I think that Edison may have had more grades. Oh no, never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Clean, great score.
Good ending.
Obviously,
Good ending.
he's going to be disappointed with how he played at the beginning of the chart, but he closed it out really good.
977.
A little bit of a down score.
That being said, Elijah has a lot of room to
Gives
work
Elijah
with.
a lot of room. Yeah. There are literally thousands of charts above 20 at this point. Like 1,000 charts above 20.
I absolutely agree. I think when you get to like the 26s, 27s, you start to feel like, damn, these all look so hard. I don't know if I want to play these. But there's so much player expression, and we're seeing that on full display here.
Yep.
Let's see how incredibly dominating Elijah's tech will be. But of course, anything can happen.
Very easy chart to make simple mistakes on. Drop bolts here and there, accidentally wrong foot something, but I don't think Elijah will.
Yeah, he's got so much familiarity with this. I don't think he's going to be in any bad shape here unless he somehow drops a hold.
Yeah.
It could happen.
It could happen.
Very easy.
But he has a lot of familiarity. Easily getting all perfects in this section.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
So I think one thing I want to know, just playing on this side of the cap, the LX cap as well, it is nice. The CX cap that was on the right side of the stream earlier was a little more flush in comparison to this, but this one I think you can really feel around where you are. Especially playing in skinners, I think that lends itself nicely to kind of really finding these bracket positions.
Elijah looking great, locked in.
Definitely a cleaner first half.
We'll see how he does right as we get into this next break here. Yeah, not having to miss the Edison guy, so definitely quite a bit.
Way cleaner than
It's
Edison.
looking very good for Elijah here. It is volatile though.
Absolutely. Clean. Let's see how he does on these bracket triplets.
I can hear him hitting so hard in skinners of all things. Like, that's how you know he is like dead focused. Yeah,
A lot
not
of
having any-
twisting angles here. It's very tricky to hit.
Almost nothing
Sustains
but
it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
Incredible
consistency.
twisting. Really good hip twisting there. Everyone is very happy to
You
see
can
him hit
tell he
that.
just exhaled a
Yeah.
sigh of relief. He
Yes,
knows. He
that
knows
is
he has this
very,
one in the
very
bag.
tricky.
You know he has this one
Come
in the
on.
bag.
Just hit these.
Yeah, he knows exactly where to go for these. Not a problem at all.
That's good.
That's
very
absolutely
good.
That might be a plus. That may be a triple S plus.
The venue goes wild. The venue goes wild seeing HDS getting knocked down in a
1-to-1
chart. So now we're 1-to-1.
Not
Managed to get that last
run,
hold,
but
though.
not nearly
Elijah,
HDS's best.
yes. It's hard to find because the twists are so deep. So then you're like,
The
okay.
Lucky Sevens max combo though.
I think one of the most fascinating things about these two as a matchup is that Elijah is only expert 6 and HDS is expert 9.
that is
it really
messed up.
is a
I
testament
think,
to how Elijah plays the game.
Yeah.
If Elijah were mashing and manipulating and stuff, I'm sure he could get expert 7, expert 8.
No,
expert
it's
9.
a very
But
different game when we get to
He
26.
is playing the game clean and legit. It is hard as hell.
Yes.
26 is clean and legit.
Regardless,
all the time.
regardless if Elijah wins or loses the match, he still has to play another one. And once 26s start coming in the mix, we might see some more panic.
Yeah. So I think another thing too is I feel like 26s, 27s are the kind of charts where you really have to kind of workshop your way through them and spend time through them. I'm worried about that for both of these players because I know Elijah, even when he stage breaks, he gets like 960s or something on it, which is terrifying for D26s. But for both of these players, I think it'll be interesting. Like if a Phoenix 26 comes up for
He's dropping that
HDS,
hold right there.
it's okay.
Didn't quite get his foot out to the down left edge or the up left, but
It's traded back by doing wonderfly on these sections here.
Yep, no
gave
problem
HDS
there.
some trouble, and no difficulty there.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh,
that was very close.
Almost dropped the one player
was
down
scary.
right.
Very lucky that that hold did not have ticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the exact point it ticked he was back on.
He knows it, but he can catch his breath. It's fine. I think if that showed up like in the middle of a run, you would kind of have a little bit of panic, but he gets a little bit of time to catch his breath, reset. Here comes the easier run. It's very stable.
Remember, HGS PFC did sprint.
Yeah, so Elijah's not going to be able to make up any ground here. He just has to keep pace, but he's doing a very good job of that. He knows what to do.
Absolutely.
As long as your foot doesn't kind of like flip one of these little like shuffle transitions here.
And it very well could.
No problem right there.
He also
Yeah.
PFC'd through it.
So, no,
Very
yeah.
clean.
The brackets were perfected as well.
Yep.
HGS picked up a
So
couple breaks there.
he's a little bit ahead.
Definitely ahead.
Sure.
Definitely ahead.
That's going to
fine.
give him a little bit more wiggle room as we go into these final runs after this. But we're going to see if he gets this final transition going into the run, because this is the part that's very easy to slop up.
Yeah. HGS had, I think, a good or something. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. Very good combo.
Still maintaining that combo bonus, which might help. But he's doing really well.
But it'll come down to whatever game plan he decides to do for the second half coming up right here. It's fine.
Good. Yeah, very good.
He's definitely putting all that work in. He's doing real well.
Good.
Not showing any sign of wear. Oh,
It's fine.
That was a little tough, but that's going to be it.
Dicing. A lot of misses.
Like I said,
I think it's
96,
good.
almost exactly what I guessed.
I think it's
96.
good.
He takes it basically on combo, I think.
Yeah.
Because he had, I think, almost
He had a
identical
huge combo,
missing
yeah.
Everything.
I think the 2,000
981
points made the difference.
To a
right there.
983. Yeah.
It helped pad the extra misses he got at the end.
That was very scary. I feel like Elijah was trying to attempt like a full twist idea towards the end, but that's where you see like the misses stack up so quickly, and the
Wow.
life bar drops so fast. But the first half, I think, made so much of a difference.
So
there.
now Elijah is ahead, but
Yes.
he's got to play at 2D26s in a row.
Yes.
This
And
is obviously
these-
HGS's home turf,
Shove
relatively
is-
speaking.
I'm
Most
not even.
definitely.
I'm not even sure if Elijah has actually passed shove either.
Rough
This
drawings-
live stream needs to be 18 plus with the way he hit that drill.
That's
So
961 break
a
off.
little rough during some of the teleports at the other end, but otherwise,
Yes.
like, unbelievably
Yeah.
beautiful run. I feel like HGS may have played it last year at that point.
Yeah.
I feel like he's played it.
It's a popular tournament pick. I'm very excited to see Elijah.
Yeah, I want to see him rip this one. No early mistakes like
Yeah,
that.
nice clean start.
It's fine. Good.
I think chart-wise, this is like my favorite of the 4 Outer God songs. There's just a lot of creative expression in all of them, especially for this song, because the charts are also drastically different despite being all done by the same person.
Yeah.
Elijah having a nice clean start right here, nice and easy. He's just trying to just get his confidence up.
Not giving up anything in the parts that you can't afford to give up anything in.
You gotta scrape the barrel for all the points. Like the window's open, or the door's open, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta tap these. He knows. Good. Very, very intentional taps, like stomping onto them.
Again, the fact that he is wearing skinners and you can hear his steps more audibly than Edison's says a lot.
We'll see how he does on the anchor drills right here.
It's very easy to bad chain if you get a little off foot.
Oh my
Very
god.
nice.
Very aggressive play here, but I know Elijah has the stamina tank to make it through to the end.
That was as clean as, if not cleaner than Edison.
Yeah, the AAA rhythm does kind of throw you for a loop if you miss one panel and just get a little shy on it, but it's looking very
Now we're
good.
getting into the wall. Gotta do it.
Chart is very important here.
Struggles a little
The
bit
staircase
mimic,
manip
but
idea
got
is
through it.
very important to figure out for 26s.
Yeah,
That
he's gonna be
transition.
struggling right here on the transitions. And now
That's
we've got
fine.
the big run right here. This is gonna be a lot harder to do.
A lot of pad swings. Look how fast he has
Yeah,
to
you
like
can
swing
see
his body weight
he's
over.
unfortunately gassing
Yeah.
out right here.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
very
Mash
easy.
this out, mash this
It's
out.
fine. It's fine. Hit as many points as you can.
Yep.
It's gonna be close,
But like I said,
I'm
like-
guessing like low 950s
He did.
maybe.
I'm happy he did everything he could for that chart. For
Yeah, but
where
it's
he
not,
is in the game
it's
right
not
now.
there. Like I said, because of the speed issue and his manips not being as clean,
Yeah.
he was definitely going to struggle a lot more on this chart. And this might have actually backfired on him, spending all the energy to get through that, because now we have to get through another
Yes.
chart still
Yeah.
in order to still make it.
Yeah, Elijah's playstyle is a lot more aggressive and heavy, and I feel like towards 26s, 27s,
This works against you.
It does, and I'm very excited for Elijah's growth as a player to adopt that into his playstyle. Because when you have learned how to play high-level charts with very go ham type of playstyle, very toe heavy, very aggressive, you have like just an inert choice then when you also build up the manip ideas to say, okay, if I understand this chart, I can manip here, and then this part I can really just like throw all of my energy in.
Yeah, like
you have so many more tools to work with.
Elijah's playstyle is still a mystery to me because I have seen him do doubles runs at like 200 and use his toes on blues that are straight patterns, and I'm like, what? Extremely solid.
Wow.
A hell of a run. A hell of a run. Probably not better than a 966, but it could be.
966.
Yeah.
Well, minus the passing it, and I guess event mode, but you know.
And now Elijah comes up. He has a 960 on his card, and that is 49th in the world.
And to be clear, this is the passing score. I feel like both players have probably, if they played this chart enough, have break off scores that are higher, but that's just the nature of clearing high level stuff.
Unfortunately, it is.
Yes.
However.
It depends on the chart because a chart like this, I feel once you get past a certain point, you're not going to be failing it with higher scores.
No, but I don't think that HDS left much of an aperture there for
no, this is going to be.
That was an unbelievably.
It's hard to score this.
And this is a chart that Elijah's not favored in as far as technique goes.
The way that HDS, like the thing is, I would have thought that maybe Elijah could get an edge on the runs, but HDS basically destroyed the runs. I think in the early section. It's going to be the jacks. If he can really clear the jacks, maybe he can get an edge.
That's the biggest wiggle room. I think that Elijah will hopefully have a good time. I'm curious if he manips or goes for the full twist. I think he'll full twist the 16ths in the first half. But also the holds. The quad holds are scary.
Yeah, that
very
staircase, unfortunately, very easy to clip those stairs.
Yes.
Like I said, 240 BPM 16ths right there.
Do you twist or manip those?
I do the middle burst, but manip, but that one staircase I do legit because I can kind of start early and end late.
I see. This very windshield wiper heavy brackets.
I like that description.
It's what it is.
Yeah, he's
Goes
going
for the full twist.
Yeah, so he's going to be tiring out. The thing is, he's going to be tiring out a lot faster because of that. Because you need so much energy to actually push
tired,
off.
though.
Well,
he's
the
a
thing,
machine.
even if you still manage to have the energy for the jacks at the end, you still have to do a 240 BPM run at the end.
He's hitting the runs about as well as HDS.
That was a really good run.
Yeah.
I think it should pay off if he's able to make it to the end of the chart in one piece. Let's see.
Getting through the slowdown, no problem. A couple grades, not a big deal.
Very crucial part coming up here. We've definitely seen turning upsets from this hold drop coming up.
Yeah, these hold drops can be extremely crucial. You have to be careful not to get off too early. Let's see how he does on the jacks right here. Really clean, getting a lot of balance.
Having a lot more force and energy into these jacks goes well into your favor.
Oh my!
Wow. 10-20 combo is the break number. It's looking very clean so far in the first half.
But it's going to come down to the last
energy.
runs.
You're going to see the live bar suddenly wiggle a bunch. Let's see it.
I think
Need a game plan. It might be.
The double M.
Holy. He is smiling ear to ear.
Hold on, we gotta see it.
He is smiling ear to ear. He knows that was an incredible run. 7-2. A 9-7-2 for Elijah.
He is in such joyful pain. Like we can hear it from here.
Euphoria.
Huge smile even on the
Everyone
face of
is
Edison.
running
He knows.
over.
He knows that he lost to one fucking hell of a play right there.
Managing to getting the edge up on a chart where he was not favored, really pushing it to the end.
It was exactly as you predicted. It was the jack section, leading him to the 10-20 combo and looking so clean throughout it.
He almost PG'd the jack section. It
Yes.
was literally
It was
he broke
so
Robo
good.
only the last two notes.
I could not speak because my jaw was on the
That
floor.
was unbelievable.
So with that, Elijah's going to move into grand final
11K up score on a
9-7-2.
26.
in a tournament.
9-7-2 event mode. Where is that?
That's higher than my score, I think.
Yeah.
Places right here. Do you know
Yes.
this guy?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying on stream too.
Yeah, 21st on the leaderboard, yeah?
Did the guy just get bracket level 10? Oh no, we missed it. Oh, what the
He
fuck?
just randomly PG'd him just as a warm up.
We just watched him PG a 240 drill song.
It's pretty fun.
2, 1, pump!
So, here we go. Jujutsu underway. If you are not familiar with this chart, it is nasty in every single way. It is fast. It is technical.
It is
has all kinds of
gimmicky.
Weird gimmicks. It is tiring as hell. This chart is a beast. This chart had like 2 clears for like the first 6 months it was out.
As we mentioned before, both players at least familiar with the gimmick. Breaks here and there in between.
Very heavy pad sounds by both players. I think just trying to figure out the semblance of the rhythm.
Yeah, coming out of this
Good
first
manip.
run, definitely HCS favorite.
It's hard to say who's ahead by a lot, but I think HTS is a slight position of advantage.
HCS is also going to have the technique advantage here, which Elijah is going to have a lot of trouble overcoming.
Drill.
Oh, but HCS
my
having
god,
trouble with
that's
that
hard.
drill.
really bad. That's
It's
really big.
it's so understandable of a mistake, but it costs so much penalty.
Elijah just played him with Golden Glory S23
Yeah.
and cheated.
But
It's the
Elijah
lead-in
losing
into
out
it,
on
like-
some points here.
Yeah. I still think Elijah's comfortably in the lead right now, though.
I agree.
We'll see what happens with this. This is the part that really breaks you before you actually get to the hard section.
But
Because you have to remember all these stops. These stops are really difficult to remember where they are, and they have different timings in the sections too.
Right.
As you can see, Elijah really struggling right here.
I wouldn't say really struggling. He's doing pretty damn good in my opinion.
But HCS is also just getting all perfects and greats. It's not a problem. Now we go into the final 16 measures.
Perfect warm-up pick by Elijah, by the way. Oh my god.
Elijah's crushing it.
Okay.
This way can make space back.
HCS definitely doing better right here, and definitely has a better time on that staircase. But we're gonna see if that.
I don't know,
final
that drill. That drill.
That drill.
That drill
was
was
Real
really
close.
bad.
It's gonna be
I
real
agree.
close. It's gonna be real close.
Overall, Elijah had a very, very consistent.
It could also not be close at all because there's so many damn notes.
Oh!
Wow. Takes it.
So like I said, HDS making it up at the end, piece by piece, and coming back from that drill. That was the crucial point, is making it up at the very end with his better technique.
You gotta hit the middle
Yeah,
finger.
in the end. Yep.
That
Don't
was
drop
a
the hold.
damn
Don't
good
drop the
run.
hold.
That was
Yes.
a damn good run.
Yes.
Comfortable clear. Not even remotely a doubt that he was ever clear.
It's looking better than a double A plus.
940, 950.
949. Wow, it is double A plus still.
What we saw in winners finals is nothing close to the Elijah that we were expecting, right?
If he can rise to the occasion here and take down HTS on this song, we've got 3 songs left. I want to see him win this so badly because I don't want to see him go down in the whole 2-0.
And by the way, this is Elijah's first ever tournament experience.
Yeah,
before, all he did was he was just one of us, like a Dave & Buster's players for the past 7 years, and he finally got to be able to meet another top player who finally was able to invite him.
Pure grinder coming halfway across the country at a young age and playing at this level is so awesome.
Yes.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Only thing I have to add right now is that Elijah's typical pad setups, he was complaining to me about not being able to feel any of the panels because they're a little bit flush by his panels are all a little bit cratered. And whenever you watch his videos of when he's playing at Jeb's home setup, he's always playing in socks. So he's really used to being able to have that pad familiarity. Doesn't seem to be stopping him though. He might complain about it, but his scores say otherwise.
Well, and this cabinet is the preferable of the two. This is the less flush cabinet, and I think that's his advantage that we're playing on this one.
Yeah, just to get back into the match really quick, Elijah looking like he had a cleaner intro overall, but as you guys have seen from HCS playing leader, we are nowhere close to the real start of the match.
No, the real like hinge points of this chart are going to be those bracket kind of movement bracket drills, and then those really fast bursty like quad flint type sections where you gotta go. Those are going to be huge.
Elijah has a really good chance at that kind of stuff though.
He sounds so crisp on those drills right now.
Yeah, he's really stomping in order to match the timing.
He is pushing it hard. It's so awesome.
He does have a DDR background, so that's kind of like one thing that they do in order to maintain stability. They stomp,
Yep.
and it is clearly working well for him.
Really good right now. I want to see a clean run on these little 24 numbers or 30-second numbers.
Wow. You can just hear it in his. You can just hear it in the steps. Like he's literally nailing every single
It's like a
triplet.
drum line, yeah.
And
Yeah, good.
hitting those late as well in order to be able
Very
to
intentional. Very intentional.
You can tell that he knows that he can't necessarily purely hit them clean, but
Yeah.
he's
Right.
using a lot of force
Without
to make
restraining
up
your
for
foot,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, to make up for it.
Just quad it and hit it late, and it counts as a grade.
Yeah, because not only is it it's a heel tap, but it's also a toe tap.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is it. This is what it's all going to come down to.
Yep. He knows it too.
All right, here comes the drill.
He's good.
Yeah,
Look at the stable foot. Look at the stable foot. Yeah.
yeah, but a lot
He's
more
just 2
bad.
plus
Yeah,
2 bracket drilling it. He's picking up his
a
foot
lot more
quite
goods
a lot.
than perfects,
I think.
unfortunately. Well, that drill looked really nasty. I don't know.
It's okay.
His head, he's a little disappointed at how he did on the drill, but if he can do well on these bursts,
He
here,
knows
might
his
have a
win
chance.
conditions. Yeah. He's well aware what he needs to do.
Yeah, his front half looked super strong, but with that drill, I don't know if that's going to be enough to make it up.
It's fine. There's still Pat Chart here. He's got to hit it.
There's, yeah, and
Can't find
that's
it.
the missed combo I was worried about.
Yeah, he
Can't
knows
find
it. Struggled a little bit with the outro of the song. It's going to be like probably 9:32, 9:31 maybe if I had to guess.
I actually think it's going to be a 9-2. Yeah.
Yeah, 9:2.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
not only too many goods and bads, but also a lot of misses.
Yeah. I want to see this full set. I want to see all 5 of these damn songs. As badly as I want to eat, I want to see as much Pump It Up as I can.
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
I-
absolutely.
We're
Literally,
a little
all
bit-
of my senses have vanished as soon as I saw how insanely
like the step
hyped
chart.
the top 4 was.
God, boo.
Boo! Commentary. What are you going to tell me next?
Here we go.
Commentators
We
curse?
have like 10 more seconds to talk about whatever we want.
This
before
is
the
not
chart
actually.
starts.
It's about to start in 3, 2, 1. Why do I know
0.
this? 3, 2, 1,
Those
4.
are actually all 3s.
There you go. Anyways, back to the
All
chart.
right, Jax incoming here.
Very good.
Both players blading a little bit,
Yeah,
but
I
all
think
basically
the anchor-
on pace.
Anchor twist looked really good for HDS.
Yeah, HDS surprisingly clean on those. Not surprisingly.
Good manip.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, look at both of their manip abilities.
I would
like,
say HDS is a little ahead though, maybe 4,000 or 5,000, not even 2,000 points ahead.
I would say it's still really hard to
It's
tell.
a little cleaner. It doesn't matter. It all comes down to the big run. From here,
I think they can
All right,
rest
another.
here.
No, they cannot. Another set of jumps incoming.
There we go.
Nice, nice.
I would say HDS with a pretty considerable lead, but that is not me naming. This is your rest right here. You do these.
Yeah.
twisty
I think you can rest
breezes.
here.
Ah.
You do these twisty breezes. This is where you rest, and now
Yeah.
you don't. Now you don't get to rest ever again.
Really, really clean side twist. He looks so in control.
Starting the
Plays
game,
those-
starting this level here.
Elijah's keeping
Elijah-
up so well.
Yeah.
His power is just so. He has so much power.
Aggressive form, but he's grinding it so well. A little bit of a falter. The
Oh
great
my!
change.
That changes. Yeah.
Oh wait.
They're trading back. They're trading back.
No, that was big. That was big. Yeah.
That was a lot
I
of
think,
notes.
I do think that HDS is going to take it. I think that the beginning
first
stuff.
half.
Really? You
Yeah.
think? I think Elijah has this
I think
one.
it's a slight edge for.
Yeah. No, so I was gonna say, like,
it's a
but for
lot
the
of
most part,
notes,
they were on par with each other, but they both grain chained the ending drill, where it
Yeah.
sucks, by the way, because you have to bracket on one fender, you got to switch in the middle. But HCS started bad chaining first.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that was incredible.
Extremely impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good stuff.
That looked like a
13
9.
grades.
Wow, I was gonna say that looked like a 979,
low
but
for
yeah,
that
9-8. Well deserved.
Hello.
Well
Yeah.
deserved.
Obviously, Elijah is a huge underdog here. He doesn't even have a clear on the chart. And Edison basically matched his top 20 in the world score. But we have seen a lot of crazy shit in this event.
2,
20, 30,
1,
40K up.
pause!
I believe in Elijah.
I really want to see
Absolutely.
a
We are,
Elijah.
this is literally the year of Limit just being completely smashed.
There's going to be so much content if he gets this.
I'm saying, bro's already uploading all of his plays to YouTube as we speak. This is not a joke.
He has a GoPro in his brain.
Even as he executes some of these easy sections, he's like, how can I make this into a reel? Yeah, very similar front half to Edison right here. Again, one big point of contention is going to be changing from the left foot bracket to the right foot bracket.
Yeah, that
Little
was the-
room for the transition too. Here it is. Nails it.
That was good. That was good.
But as you guys have seen, probably throughout the tournament, Elijah playing 26s, he pushes his hardest in the front half. He never has energy for the second half.
Yeah. I think he can rest here.
If he makes no mistakes here, he's ahead on combo now.
Yes.
He's ahead on combo.
Yeah.
By a considerable amount, honestly. 200, 300 notes of combo. That's a lot of
He
points.
flips over. He's really kind of like planting his feet down, make sure they're connecting.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay.
He's,
Let's go!
he's laughing it off. He knows it's fine. He knows it's fine. He knows he's in very good shape here. He just needs to really full send this.
Hard to slow it down in the game, by the way. Here it goes.
Come on. Come on.
I need to see how he hits these middle 6 patterns right here. Ah, manipulating them,
good,
yes.
good. I
Elijah
think that's
does
great.
have a plan for every 26 on how to clear
Wow. Getting perfects through that anchor sequence is very good.
them. Yeah, shaky back half, so.
Bracket drill.
Bracket drill through it.
Come on, clear it though!
Find it.
Oh, oh no.
Oh, 10
Oh,
miss.
no.
10 miss is going to hurt.
It's over. It's over, I think, unfortunately. I think we are
Yeah,
going
George,
to the
Brain
reset.
Music, you bring up a really, really good point. Elijah's only weakness seemingly is being revealed now. Once the level distribution started favoring towards the higher level sides, he has overall very solid fundamentals, very strong, a lot of stamina, but the pattern manipulation just isn't there. New? He has
It's
never played
brand
this
new.
chart, ever.
And
It's
time
cooked.
to play it in
It's
tournament.
cooked. It's cooked.
I think.
Expert
Do your best,
6.
man. You got this. You got this.
World's fakest expert 6, by the way. Oh my god, I cannot
Dude
wait for the
should
new
be
scoring
8
system.
already.
He's only one level higher than me.
I'm higher than him.
Golf ball's higher than him.
He is. He's higher than all of us. Alright, here we
Neo
go.
Catharsis
You're better
D27.
at the game.
Yeah, you guys can
Side
see.
read.
Very simple section here, but it's going to start introducing jumps into the brackets. That's where it gets tricky, but no problem for Elijah.
I would be lying if I said I had much of an opinion about this chart other than that it's hard.
That's fair.
This is not.
I mean, you're not wrong.
This is not entering my
A
range
big
of play.
scoring moment for this chart will be during the build-up, the speed-up section. There's a ton of bracket heel tabs that you have to hit. You cannot manipulate.
They're hard enough at the S25. I can only imagine how hard they'll be for Elijah here in the D27.
Building the life back. That's good.
Very good protect by HCS, by the way.
I mean, this is
Very,
the most common sense pick out of the whole draw.
At this level, I would really be surprised if the slowdown at all phased him.
No, it's going to be the speed ups within the slow part.
I agree. It's going to be the part after this that gets a really, really important part of
right
contention.
into the turbo is going to
Oh, he didn't see the diagonals there actually.
It do be that way.
And now here's the part I was talking about.
Yeah.
Wow, he is stomping through these.
Those little stems are really important to hit, and he's not getting all of them.
Like, you know, it's so tiring for players when they have to force heel tap something
Yeah.
that does a number on your shins and your tibulars.
And your
Okay,
mental.
on God, he doesn't read this, right?
Wow.
Yeah, you can't sight read that.
Yeah.
You can't sight read it. Here comes the run.
He's pushing.
Yeah, you hear how loud he's stomping on the pads. He's
keeping the
still
bar
giving
up,
his
putting
best
it-
shot, yeah. Even against all odds, he's putting his everything
I'm
into
so
it.
happy that he's pushing incredibly hard here. It's so much yanking. Guess and check.
Crazy good effort.
Yes, understandable.
Yeah.
Chart's not over yet, by the way.
That's the actual hardest part of the chart. I am very inclined to believe that's why it got upgraded.
Incomprehensible chart.
300 BPM, by the way.
830?
He is
820?
taking a nap on the pads. As
860?
well
That's
deserved.
actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
860 is good. I have clears that are worse than that.
It's better than my passes.
Yeah.
On.
Everyone here
A
wants
deep
to see
exhale as
this.
he goes into the run.
Nailing the brackets on the downbeat.
That is
Here comes the drill.
Wow.
There it is. Nailing the inner 6 transitions to the other side of the pad. Even the hardest one.
don't understand.
come on, come on.
Here comes the wide drill. Here comes the wide drill.
Big stretches here.
Oh,
Still in.
still a decent amount of HP, but it's looking really, really scary.
It's gonna
There's
be
nothing
hard
but
here.
brackets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Close. Obviously,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
hitting the burst there.
But again, like the scariest part about clearing this chart is, you know that 300 BPM stair section? Everybody dies there.
he did pretty damn good on the manip at the end.
Still,
That was like a matter of
Make-
like 10 steps.
that's gotta be, wow! Wow!
6 on the,
Wait, 96 what? 96 what?
If that were a clear, it would be the 5th
Bro.
best score in the world.
Manipping the anchor there.
that's
Full comboing
That's
the
insane.
wide run.
He
Full
figured it out.
comboing the wide run.
that was an incredible
Excellent
save.
run.
incredible.
Masterful.
Incredible.
That was an incredible save. I have no other words.
He really, really put himself behind the 8 ball and then
Finding
got
those
himself out.
twists and cross pads at the same time, he found the correct downbeat foot and just locked in for it. Elijah showing the run back. Rematch of the century.
Can Elijah replicate the success that he had from winners finals in grand finals, despite all of the things that he's played, despite even full pushing on Neil Catharsis D27, despite not even knowing it, and probably going into it knowing he would lose?
Yeah. I guess HGS was a little warm from playing Neil Catharsis D27. That's a chart that'll do that to you.
But at the same time, for Elijah, having this little respite of those 2 songs consecutively probably helps his lungs out a bit too.
As a reminder, they are also on song number 6, including the bracket before this. They had 4 before, and now they're on their 6th one. So,
Yeah, something to respect about Elijah's playstyle. You just hear all of those steps.
Oh,
Ooh, no.
That's fine.
That's a bummer, but it's far from the end of the world.
That's true.
Yeah, you remember, HDS also played against Amir right before that. So HDS is
You know what I was
3
going to say?
consecutive rounds in a
I was
row.
literally going to say, their winners finals, Boca's, like the both Boca's we've seen and the grand finals here, they look reversed.
yeah.
But can Elijah prove me wrong here?
Wow.
Come on.
Perfecting the important brackets here.
That's
fine.
Somebody who likes to pronounce his movements, even then, look at how clean his footwork is.
Yeah. The important thing is that the text stays blue on the screen.
For the most part, only 2 reds. Nice nailing.
I think he has 3 misses so far.
That's
he has
good.
3 misses so far. But like basically no grades,
Basically,
no
no,
goods,
yes.
no bads.
Only perfects and misses so far.
Just got 1 grade on one of the freeze
I'm
tasks.
worried about that outro segment though.
Yeah, I mean, but if he somehow cleans it up entirely, he will win.
I think Elijah has the advantage based off of what we've seen from winners
Yes.
finals. He is very comfortably able to nail that ending run.
Looking clean here.
Let's see how he goes into this grand
Chart goes up
staircase.
here.
Full twisting it.
It's fine. This is good. This is good. He's finding it.
Wow.
He found a lot of it.
I think it was just
Slightly
slightly
less.
too many
Hearts,
errors
yeah.
in the first
Hearts.
half. I think it's
Of that. Looked a little bit shakier, but still,
I think it's
very consistent.
A death by paper cuts.
Neither of these guys has a clear on this bastard of a chart.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot to
Yes.
say. It's tough. It's tough all throughout. It's got a lot of jackhammer-y patterns and stuff. It's got a lot of bracket tech.
A lot of flan brackets, by the way. A lot of flans, which go into drills.
And then crucially, as all bulky charts do, it ends with some stupid BS in the last 3 seconds that makes you fail even though you thought you did it.
This is the Korean version of DDR, in case you were wondering. All right, here we are.
So this is actually a very simple 210 run. Both players should nail this.
This chart is mostly straightforward until maybe 16, 17%.
It's very anchor heavy, as I recall. I feel like HGS will have a good time on those. He's been looking very clean on those today.
Both players
But
are looking strong right now.
I think the bracket jumps into the anchor can lead to a lot of easy bad chains though, which will cost both a lot of points.
That is such a rude section of the chart. Getting the first instance of plans here in a sec. Oh wait, I'm just a liar. My fault.
fine.
That's gonna happen later. It's gonna happen later.
HTS struggled a little bit more than Elijah did with those first freeze mash triples.
I am very worried for just anchors in general leading to bad chains. It is definitely a very thing to consider in this
All
chart.
right, very bad pattern, but both players just nailing it. They're crushing it. Dead End being a sequel to Ultimatum will also have that on-beat bracket run very, very soon.
Long Dement-esque run right here, I would say.
Here it comes. You hear Elijah just stomping to nail those brackets? It looks like it might have costed him.
Yeah, very controlled by
Here comes the plans. There it is. Very rude plans. Which might
There's the bad chain, but he catches it. It changes patterns or like the downbeat foot very quickly. It's good.
Oh my gosh.
Both players are finding it really, really well through this entire section.
They're trading blow for blow.
Yeah,
Right, but even despite Edison never playing this song, still ahead.
Yeah, he has the intuition.
Are we about to see the end of the tournament, or is Elijah still somehow going to come back from this?
He's still alive.
Come on. Both of these guys. I want both of them to win it.
Ah, the bad.
I saw that too.
I think Elijah took it. I think Elijah took it. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We're still alive.
We're still in it.
Tournament.
The dream is still real. The dream is still real.
Not the clear, but for the tournament.
Even in the brief moments where he lost the bracket trail, he immediately got it back.
Right.
Hit this final hold. Don't drop it.
Yeah, don't do the thing where people jump on it. People just die.
Crazy good score. Crazy good.
Let's go.
It's going to be so hard for Elijah to take this.
The venue
Up score.
The venue was holding their breath collectively on those last holes.
I'm just saying, if Elijah somehow wins this, that's going to be the first 10 million viewed YouTube video on the platform for Pumped It Up. It just will be.
DDR level Elijah.
I'm saying, DDR level Kansas. There it is. I'm just saying, like, the only couple players to come out of Kansas City, and it's Elijah and Jev, the top, like, members of the top 4 seeds of this tournament.
How could you forget Turtles?
My GOAT. I'm so sorry. I'm just saying no. But Turtles is on the path to match their skill.
The trajectory.
I didn't say nothing.
The trajectory is there. A lot of just great talent around the entire United States.
Come on, Elijah.
Is Elijah going to let it all fall here,
No,
or is he going to pull the greatest tournament comeback?
All right. He's got to hit every single elementary part. He cannot make any mistakes until the end.
So far, he's ahead.
He's ahead.
That is true. He also just PG'd the slowdown, which means that he's basically the best player in the world.
He's on a PG pace.
PG pace, as they say, yes. Really hitting those brackets hard, wants to make sure they connect.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like that is kind of a key recipe or a key part of the recipe where he gets super tired towards the end of the charts.
Yeah.
Like in normal other dance games, it is very standard to stomp your foot in order to keep with the rhythm. But in a game like Pump, the patterns just never stop.
Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Still PG.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on. Come on, baby.
That has to be tiring though.
Lock it in.
He's trying to channel.
Catch your breath.
He acknowledges the crowd, but he's like really just trying to find his rhythm.
Tap section. Puts it out. Makes the drill.
Here it comes. Yeah, the hardest part about this is finding your stability after those
staircase as well.
grand staircases.
Still
There's
going for the
another
full
one.
twist. Needs to find an
was really
idea for
good.
the staircase.
I
It
think
was good.
that
It was good.
That is
It was good.
not
It was
better.
good.
Come on, baby.
This is
Bring it
hard.
home, bring it home, bring it home, bring it home.
Come on.
He's trying to decide what ideas to do, but the tank looks like it's finally empty.
He just didn't quite have the sauce for the bracket stuff at the end.
Yeah.
His run was, I think, better than HTS's.
One order of fries says that he's not going to fall over and sleep on the pad right now.
Yeah.
Awesome attempt. Ultimately, not really all that close in score, but until that
It
bracket
was-
section, he was ahead, I think.
Yes.
The bracket section
I would
was
believe
too
it.
much.
I would believe it.
Just too big.
I would believe it.
Man.
Oh yeah, I love everyone.
Elmo, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Thank you so much for coming today.
Big hug, give Elmo, big hug.
I love you, Elmo. I love you, Elmo.
Thank you.
What was your proudest score today? I already know the answer
It's
to this.
gotta be the Repentance 26.
Come on, man.
F.
Come on, man.
I was just,
yeah.
you know, as you know, someone who struggles a lot with passing 26s, I just
You don't struggle, but
Expert 6, by the way.
expert 6. I know you're
I'm
right.
expert 7. I'm better than him. Free.
But playing that, you know, after not playing it for a while, it's like getting that score. I just did not expect it. I was just so proud of myself. It was such a
Repentance against
You were in your absolute element.
I
Literally,
was
the
like-
game conditions that have been established by not only the players watching but the commentators was that you hit you hit the wide drill, and then you at least were able to match Edison in the 240 section.
Yeah,
You
that was.
crushed
I
it.
was just so proud of myself for that.
How many 26s have you cleared? And which ones have
I
you
got
done?
5. So I got leather. I got repentance. I got cleaner.
freaking picked them.
I got solve my hurt. And I got origami. Those are the 5 I have.
knew I had to buy origami.
I wish origami was on
was the
there.
second, and his first clear on it was a 960.
Yeah.
I have a question for Elijah real quick. So this is like your first tournament, ever,
Yes.
like of any kind, not even just like a small local.
I
This is
did
like-
an online, like an East Coast Stamina, like 5-panel tournament, but
But
like
it's your
in-
first time playing against people in a room.
pretty much.
Yeah, head to
it
head,
is.
head to head.
Was there any point where you felt nerves?
Oh, all the time. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
like as you should, right? If anything,
he didn't show it. He was smiling. He was laughing
well,
things
you know,
off.
of course I was nervous, but God, it was so exhilarating to meet just such incredible people, like who have been playing this game for so long. I watched them last year, watching this guy crush it last year.
Yeah, of course.
And, like, it was
Third man,
insane,
third
you know,
man.
being in the room with these guys. But it's like they love the game, I love the game, and it was just so exciting for me. So-
yeah, absolutely. And that kind of energy is what keeps these events running.
And I gotta say, they really pushed me too. Like getting some scores that I don't really get at home. I felt like the energy in the room. It really motivated me to try and push. Can I just say, right? This dude, 18 years old, has lamped the entire D26 folder. I am just in awe of what he is doing at such a young age. Like I'm thinking back to when I was 18. It's like I was not doing that. He's just so intelligent and he's able to analyze the game and put his feet where they need to be. He is so amazing. I am in awe of this guy.
And it's really not even just about how old he was when he did it. It's mostly about how quickly he got to that
Yes.
level. Because if you guys have seen him,
How long have you been playing?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
That's insane.
4 years.
To lamp the entire D26 folder. You know, I'm 7 years in, and I'm having trouble just trying to find a new 26 to pass, and he just gets them at the snap of a finger. He is so intelligent.
Amir is literally considered one of the new gen players who is not only quote unquote on the rise, he's already there and he just came in. He has so much, you have so much ahead of you.
Yes, I'm just thinking years from now, he's gonna get his own cab. Just imagine he gets his own cab. He's gonna be unstoppable, guys. Like, he's gonna come to these tournaments, and everyone is gonna be freaking terrified of this guy to go against him. He is already killing it at such a high level. I was intimidated by this guy, just the thought of me having to go against him.
As you should be. His
was like,
growth
oh my God.
is monstrous and clearly he has shown no signs of stagnating or stopping.
We got a bonus guest.
Hi.
Tomatonium, I love this man. I love this man so much.
By the way, this guy needs to be here because he is a lot of the reason why Amir and Elijah have made it.
Yeah.
It is true. It is true.
Kids, they're so
As the old man of the group,
cleaner
he's really
dad.
pushing them. How did you discover Elijah? And when you realize, like, oh, there's this other guy who's also cracked, and I finally have someone to play co-ops with. I mean, all credit to Turtles, but like,
Of course. So I discovered him, I think, about 4 years ago, or maybe it was like more longer than like 5. We met at Dave & Buster's, my local Dave & Buster's, and there was a time he was playing Tell Him Fortune Flower S23 in like just bare socks, like random socks that were just like slowly falling down like, while he plays, right?
Yeah, oh
and
boy.
he was reading so slow. It was like 560 AV or something incredibly slow. He still passed it, and I'm like, who is this guy? Because I'm like, the rest is pretty much history. He took a little bit of a break from the game. I think it was around like what, 2 years?
2 years or so.
Around 2 years or so. And so I was kind of sad on that day because I knew like, oh man, it's hard to find like motivation locally, right? Especially when you're like a private cab owner. That's like one of the curses that you must bear. Is like, unless you have like someone else that's like local that's also incredibly good, it's hard to like maintain like online motivation, and you're really just like working towards yourself. So he came back from the game one day and found out that, you know, I have a cab and I can, you know, we can grind. We only formed our co-op team like about a year ago. Really,
Yeah,
now.
it's pretty fresh, honestly.
It's still pretty fresh. I had grinded a ton of co-ops with Adam. Shout out SD1212, smart guy. And him and I grinded co-ops, which sparked my love for co-ops. And then when I came back to Kansas, I was like, man, there's just, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a full rating on co-op. And then we tried a few, and we're like, wait, we're actually capable of this. And so, yeah, we're like, wait, we're actually a lot more capable than we think we are. We went from getting the Triple S Plus on everything to trying to PG everything.
And that's been a crazy journey.
It's been
insane, actually.
right.
Like,
It's definitely helped my motivation for the game, especially when it comes to locally. I'm glad that he's putting his mind to it. He's on summer break right now. He's got a lot more time, but he's making the trips. This guy lives like 45 minutes away, bro. Though. He's still making the trips. If you are dedicated,
I am dedicated.
you will find a way to play this game consistently.
And when I first knew Jev, like he was passing 23s, like trying to pass new 23s, right? And I was at that stage as well. And when I took that break for a little while, just busy with life, I came back and he was like clearing 26s, and I'm like, oh my God, he got so good when I sort of found out about him again. And yeah, that really motivated me to get back into the game and push myself now, because it's like, okay, he really put in the work, and I want to put in the work too. So.
It's awesome. I literally had no idea you existed a year ago, and now you're like on Instagram, on TikTok, and like out of this world
incredibly
good.
like offline. He was offline for like 6 or so years.
6 of the 7 years I've been playing.
And the moment that we actually started getting traction, it's like all of a sudden he just floods the leaderboards, and I'm just like, whoa, like
I realized
you're actually crazy good.
I realized we had something special with our co-op team, and I wanted to share that, and I'm just in awe of like the attention it's been getting. I'm getting comments and I'm getting messages from people who are inspired. They say that they watch my videos and they're inspired to want to get into the game and try it themselves, and there's nothing more that I want from this than to just get more people discovering the game and trying it for themselves, because Pump It Up is such a wonderful game, has a wonderful community of great people, and I want more people to know about it and be a part of it. So I love that I can spread some attention to it.
What is the thing that you want to work on the most between now and next year's bike?
Pass more 26s.
No one was in doubt about this one.
Yeah, I think everyone knew about that one. Oh man, it's just, I've hit a wall, right? And I've been at this wall for a while, just trying to crack at these 26s.
Walls are meant to be broken.
I know, they're just, maybe.
Some are just a lot taller than others.
Yeah, it's just very, very hard for me to sort of gauge the huge amount of stamina and strength needed to get through these 26s. It's like I can score pretty well, but as soon as they start adding all the things that 26s have, all these brackets, all these staggered manips, and all those things that you gotta find ways to make it work for you. It's sort of rattling me still, even at this point. I'm really trying. I've got a few, and I was pretty hopeful with some of the things I've been doing. Like I almost passed a couple tonight, and the S on Repentance was really nice. But yeah, I really just want to get out of that expert 6 sort of wall, and I want to just get more of these. So that's definitely my goal. I want to try to pass more, and Phoenix 2 is going to be the time for that. I'm really, really going to push for it.
So I guess there's one last question that I will ask, which is apparently someone in the chat asked, do your students know how cracked you are?
So he asks that because I'm a teacher, elementary school teacher, and so yeah, I don't just say straight up, hey guys, I'm really good at this game. I give them little bits and pieces in there, you know. Sometimes I just tell them, you know, I play this game sometimes. Maybe I'll show a little clip here and there. He's like, yeah, I play this game. And they're always so fascinated when they see it, because they're like, oh my God, that's my teacher. He's crushing at this game. And they're like little kids, so they're like, oh my God. They think I'm pretty cool for it. And so, yeah, I give them...
You're more than pretty cool for it. It's awesome.
I give them little nuggets of moments, you know. I don't want to always make it about me, but sometimes when the time calls for it, because I'm a music teacher. This is a very musical game, a lot of rhythm. I think there's lots of moments where it fits, where I talk a little bit about the game, about its music, about that stuff, and so, yeah.
That's awesome. Have you had any parents yet?
Parents?
Parents who recognize you from Instagram, because I, as a boomer, I get sent videos by other boomers who know I play Pump, and they're your videos, and they're like, this is so cool. So
honestly, I have not recalled any parents sort of like finding me. Definitely my coworkers though. They're like, oh my God, dude, you play this game, you're so good at it, especially on Facebook. When I post on Facebook, all my coworkers there, they're like, dude, I didn't know you were good at this game. So yeah.
It must be shocking to be like, wait, I know this guy.
I know this guy, yeah. So
I have a similar experience because I work at a gas station.
yes.
And a lot of my coworkers and a lot of shout out Quick Trip 269. A lot of my other coworkers and some of my regulars even come up to me like, hey man, I got a question for you. Are you like on TikTok? And I'm like, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. This guy made me, oh my God.
The people that have discovered us, like Moist Critical, Asmund Gold, French TV News.
I'm discovering
French TV.
yourself.
Dexedro, I'm not sure.
Dexerdo.
Dexerdo, I never
yeah.
say it right. just
Take
the
care,
attention
though.
we've been getting from these like big news sites, these big like celebrity
So when I call
internet
it DDR,
influencers.
DDR duo,
It's been
oh my
insane.
God.
It's been really cool.